My name is Kjam and welcome to another episode of Hearthstone. Today we are playing Ranked. As you can see, I'm up to 30 wins with my Paladin in Ranked. If I can get to 500, which I may just do that someday, I will get a Golden Paladin, and that'll be pretty cool. So, last time on Ranked, I actually don't remember what happened. It has been a while. We're up to rank 20, 3 stars, and we are facing a Paladin today. I'm going second, so I get an extra card. I will trade off Ysera, and I get a Twilight Drake. So I definitely can play to curve. If you guys don't know, that's pretty much using all your mana each turn. And I'm actually going to coin out a Tide Hunter, because then next turn I can play 2, 3, and then the turn after I play the 3, I can play either 4. I don't really care if he does that, because of course he played a card. I mean, I know I did coin, but it was a pretty even trade-off. A 2 for 2, 2 cost for 2 cost. And we'll see what he plays. He gets 2 0/2 minions with taunt, gold cards. And then he fire blasts. So I will go ahead and play my Harvest Golem, attack one of his mirror guys, and next turn I will play a either a Blessing of Kings. I'll play one of my 4 costs probably. I don't have a coin to play this in addition to that, but I definitely could use True Silver Champion. In fact, I think I will. So I'll go ahead and take that guy out. And end my turn. Can he stop spamming that? It is getting on my nerves. Okay, so he plays Polymorph. Okay. I'll play Twilight Drake and buff up my sheep. I don't know why I did that. He can just go ahead and destroy that next turn. But next turn I'll have 6 mana, and I can use my power and Blessing of Kings or something to that effect. Do I want to play Swamp Ooze next turn? He can, of course, fire wall? No. I just spaced out. I have no idea what that spell's name is. Flame Strike? Yeah, that's it. Flame Strike. He can Flame Strike, so I don't want to get caught up with board control just to have it all Flame Strike. There's a decent chance he has Flame Strike or Blizzard, but of course it's not guaranteed. He has more cards in his hand, and that can lead to a big advantage. But of course I do have Lay on Hands, which after I take some more damage I can get 3 more cards, and of course after I get to 8 mana. So we will see what he plays. He'll go ahead and play something. He might have disconnected. Maybe. If he did, then I'm sorry. He might reconnect in time. I don't know. But next turn, I think I'll use Blessing of Kings on the Acidic Swamp Ooze. That way Blizzard doesn't just completely destroy it. Or Flame Strike, sorry. a Flame Strike doesn't completely destroy it. And then I can play a Razorfern Hunter and attack his face. Next turn, I'll go ahead and play Faceless Manipulator and get a copy of Acidic Swamp Ooze. Wow, that timer's going down fast. Wow. I thought it was 15 seconds. There's no way that was 15 seconds. Okay, so now I have lethal. Well played. No, not yet. Yeah, our opponent disconnected. So we'll go ahead and play one more game for you guys today. I do have a win streak, which gets me several more stars. And I did get a quest done. People recommend not to get 40 gold quests done, but I don't know. It can't always be helped. And even if you do get on every day and reroll, you're gonna have to play around the 40 gold quest a lot of the time. So I say if it's don't go out of your way to complete a 40 gold quest, but then again don't try to play around a 40 gold quest and lose a bunch of games when you could have won them if you had played a different class or whatever. And I will go ahead and play a... No, I'll wait. Next turn I can coin a Razorfern Hunter, or I could just play a Reinforce. And he gets out 2 Mana Worms. I think I would just get a Silverhand Recruit. Of course, he can play a spell and buff both of them up at once, which is unfortunate. Next turn, I think I'll coin out into a Twilight Drake. Or I might go into an Arcane Nullifier. No. I'll go ahead and get a Twilight Drake. And then next turn I can get an Arcane Nullifier. We have a 4/7 Drake on the field. You can take out either of these guys, which I will be taking out one of them. And I might play Blessing of Wisdom on my Twilight Drake. He could have Flame, Fireball, or whatever. Actually, I'll go ahead and play another Twilight Drake, why not? And get another 4/7 out on the field for 4 mana. Twilight Drakes can be really good, but then again, if you don't have any cards in your hand, they can be really bad. So next turn I can play an Arcane Nullifier and Blessing of Wisdom, or any other combination of cards that excludes Ragnaros. Oh, 5 mana, if I didn't already say that, and we'll see what he does. I'm actually not really sure. If I were him, I would attack my fresh Twilight Drake. Just to freeze that minion with 1 extra health. We will go ahead and see what he does. He does have to decide quickly. And he does need to decide. Okay, so he does do what I thought he would do. And then he can play an Ice Lance. Okay, that's fair. And he did get an Arcane Intellect off last second, which is pretty good. I mean, for him at least. And I got a Sen'jin Shield Master. I'm gonna play the Shield Master, and then go ahead and draw a card from my Twilight Drake, and end my turn because I have 0 mana left, and nothing to increase my mana. And of course I attacked with everything I could this turn. Next turn I'll have 6 mana. I can play Harvest Golem and Razorfern Hunter, or Arcane Nullifier. Or if he plays a big boss monster, of course I can play Big Game Hunter. In a few turns I can play Ragnaros. I'm gonna hold off on Lay of Hands because I do have so many cards right now. I don't want to overwhelm myself with the amount of cards that I have. So, what will he be playing? It could be a... oh, Cone of Cold, okay. And a Snow Chugger. Hooray, hurrah. A Snow Chugger. Something like that. Okay, so do I want to play an Arcane Nullifier, or do I want to... I think I'm going to go ahead and play Arcane Nullifier and Acidic Swamp Ooze. I did put the Arcane Nullifier... well, never mind. I do want to avoid him getting killed before I can get another card draw off. And I'm not going to worry about a mage getting a weapon. There are very few cards that will give him a weapon, and of those, none of them are really good enough to play unless he has certain legendaries. Okay, so now he has +2 spell damage. If he were to, say, play Flame Strike next turn, hint hint, I could play Consecration. Let's see, even a Blizzard would take out all these cards. Unless I play Consecration. Then a Flame Strike would still take out all of them, so... I definitely don't want to play any more minions. I don't have any spells that I can play besides Consecration. And a Reinforce. So... no. Yeah, I definitely want to. That way he can't attack with this guy and freeze another minion, which would suck. I'll go ahead and play Harvest Golem. That'll let me get a minion after he destroys them all, if he does indeed have a Flame Strike. And the next turn, I think I'll play Ragnaros, and that'll be pretty near game. Ragnaros was probably the best card I got from a pack ever. He is really good. Ysera, I just think Ysera has too high of a cost. I know it's only 1 mana, but that 1 mana is pretty big. And then of course you have to wait several more turns to actually get the cards. Okay, he plays another Cone of Cold. And the reason I did play Arcane Nullifier right there was to prevent him from using a Cone of Cold. Did that really matter? Probably not. So he does clear the field to my advantage. I'll go and play Ragnaros, get off that 8 damage. And of course he can easily destroy it, but we'll see what I draw. Okay, so I'm gonna play Razorfern Hunter. Another one. And get a Reinforce off and attack his face. So should I be trying to take this guy out? Yes, but I couldn't have taken him out that turn, so I went ahead and waited for him to get his health lower. Okay, so I cannot take his water elemental out, unfortunately, next turn, unless I draw something. Ooh, the silver, and I gotta play that. And then I will play an acidic swamp ooze. I'll bring him down 1 HP in case he does decide to attack the Silverhand recruit. And then it'll just attack his face, because there's not much use. If I were to sacrifice 2 of my 1/1 minions so I can get it down to a 5/2, he would still be able to do an equal trade-off with Silverhand Knight. So that is why I did that. And he has another Frost Nova. I just have to hope. Really, no, I don't have to hope for that. He could have a Pyroblast. That could be a Pyroblast, which is why I'm gonna play Lay on Hands next turn. I pretty much have to. Oop, or I could play Guardian of Kings, but my field is full. So I'm going to heal myself and draw a bunch of cards. Okay, unfortunately my field is full, I think. I think you could have 8. I might be wrong. But I don't think I could play Guardian of Kings. Okay, so I've actually never seen this card before, Echo of Medivh. Okay, so he has a Frostbolt. Pretty good play. I know the remaining 2 cards in his hands are these. I will play True Silver Champion and take out. Oh, he's gonna just. Okay. If he does indeed play a water elemental, which I think he will, yeah, then I'm going to Faceless Manipulator it, if that is a verb. I think it's a verb. And then I'll 4 mana, enough to use True Silver Champion, take out this guy, and take out the water elemental on top, with of course this Frost elemental in his hand. Okay, so next I will play True Silver Champion, take out his Frost elemental, I will go ahead and clear his field because I do have hand advantage and they're just a bunch of 1/1s. And that button is stuck again. That is just the weirdest glitch, I guess, that I've seen in a while, because if you press that right when it starts to say my time is almost out, then then the button will get stuck. Okay, so he looks like he's planning to take out my water elemental next turn. I do have 5 mana. Unfortunately, I still can't. I mean, I can play Big Game Hunter for a good effect, or not for a good effect. Okay, so that will be 9 damage, which is good enough for me. He is going to have to top deck like his life depends on it, because next turn I can clear his field and start attacking his face. Ooh, oh, that's a good top deck. That is a very good top deck. But next turn I can still. Actually, I can't clear his field. Oh, there's. Duh. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and Guardian of Kings and play a Harvest Golem, getting my health back up. Next turn these guys will be unfrozen. He'll take out the Silverhand Knight with that guy. He'll probably take out Frost. Ooh, let's see what he draws before I make any predictions. And he draws another Blizzard. Oh, the RNG. Oh, the RNG is wow. Okay, so I do have a consecration. I can go ahead and clear his field, which I will. And I hope to all that is good in this world that he does not have a Pyroblast. Because if he does, the game's over like that. Like that. If you could hear my snapping. Okay, it does look like he wants to clear both fields. Will he play that? A Snow Trigger, okay. Let's see what I draw. I draw a Murloc Tidehunter. He has 6 damage on me next turn, which is definitely not good. If I take out this guy, he'll have 2. And of course, okay. I'm gonna have to take out this guy. As unfortunate as it is. And then I'm just gonna play everything and hope that he does not draw a Flame Strike. Or something that does 1 damage to all minions. Because that would suck. Pretty soon we're gonna get fatigued. I don't think he's played a single Flame Strike, so there is a decent chance. There's also a decent chance that he has another spell that does 1 damage to all minions. Or he could have another Frost Elemental. Of course. And he could take out that guy. Or that guy. And he could go for my face. And I could get a Blessing of Kings. Wow. Okay, so I do have field advantage. But if he, of course, has a Pyroblast, this game could be over at any moment. Or if he has something that does a few damage. Or another Archmage. Is it Archmage or Archmage? Go ahead and let me know in the comments section below. Okay, here is a turning point in the game. Do I attack his face for 7 damage? But I don't know what he'll draw. But if he draws another big monster, no, I can't risk him drawing something that does 4 damage. I don't think he's used a single fireball either, so he could have one of those. And he does not play that, so I'm assuming that is Polymorph. I'm just going to have to go ahead and play Ysera. Hope that I get a good card. A strong monster? No. Okay. He likely does have a Polymorph because he did not play it. Or he could have fireballs. Or he could just not play anything. Okay, so I have 13 damage, so I'm going to go ahead and wait to play my Ysera Awakens until I see what I got another one. Are there draws in this game? He definitely does have a Polymorph. is he going to play one of the 2 remaining cards in a sense? I wonder what they are that he won't play them. And I'm down to 1 card. Let's see if there's a tie. And the verdict is... oh, there are ties. Okay, well that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Sorry this episode was a little bit drawn out. So thank you again for watching, and have a super amazing day.